hats off to Nicaragua, to Namibia, and to all the African and South American countries that have stood up for Palestine and for the rights of the Palestinian people and against the Israeli genocide in Gaza. But I just want to convey just a simple warning to those who are celebrating the changing language of the West on Gaza, celebrating the new political discourse emanating from Washington and Brussels and London and elsewhere, as if the West is about to have a watershed moment, an awakening of moral proportions that have never been witnessed before. I hate to tell you this, but this is just a ploy. You see, the UK is saying Israel may have violated international law, but we will continue to give weapons to Israel. Germany says, well, maybe it is time for ceasefire, but we have nothing to apologize for giving weapons, political and military support to Israel. The United States, Biden, tells us that Netanyahu has committed a mistake. Using whose weapons? And did you commit a mistake? And let's say that he has, and you are finally changing your policies based on that realization. Why is Kirby keep saying that nothing has changed as far as American foreign policy is concerned? That weapons will continue to be shipped to Israel, and that Israel is actually not in a state of genocide. You see, all of this is just an attempt to buy time. The West has always done this. They've done it in Iraq, they've done it in Afghanistan. They give you the impression that there is some disagreement, that there's this brewing conflict, that the West is not unified in its approach to various issues concerning genocides and war crimes in the global South. But at the end of the day, when Iraq was conquered, all the companies from all the countries in Europe that supposedly felt uncomfortable about the invasion of Iraq were all lining up to get the oil contracts and other contracts in order for them to exploit the destroyed country of Iraq and Afghanistan and all the rest. So keep the pressure going. Don't buy into the illusions that a breaking point has been reached. It is only reached when it's reached. And the only difference that is being made, not the moral awakening of the West, but rather the resistance of the Palestinian people, first and foremost, but also our global solidarity. Thank you to the global South, and apologies to all Arab countries. No thanks are due, and I doubt that they are going to be due anytime soon. But thank you to the global South, to everybody who stood up for Palestine and with Gaza. And hopefully soon we're going to celebrate not just the end of the war, but the victory of the national liberation movement in Palestine.